Hey, welcome back to finishing the moat finally. At the end of the last segment, I was able to figure out how to actually fill the moat with water. Thanks to one of the guys in Minecraft who's doing the Terraria speedrun. You should check out his LABventures video. I just fell in the water again. I think I like it down in the water better than on the dry land. Going back to sleep for being at night, so none of the creepers will blow up on the building. I'm thinking it would be nice to maybe build a wolf den or something underneath the hole on the side of the moat where the creeper blew up underneath. So I'm just going back and forth. Oops, put it in the wrong spot. I'm not exactly paying attention to filling the moat all the way, because I think it'll be interesting to have the textures and the conflicting currents. Oops, I keep doing that a lot. I've put the water on top of the land instead of actually in the moat. But as for finding wolves, I don't even know exactly what biomes they're in and how to tell the difference between the different biomes. And I want to kind of think of something interesting to do for a wolf den. I want to try to do something interesting for a wolf den, so maybe if anybody has made a wolf den before, they can post a link to their video. It'll probably take quite a lot of work finding wolves. I'll have to kill lots of skeletons too. I hear you have to use the bones to make the wolves become tame, and I hear that it takes about 9 bones on average per wolf. So that'll be time consuming. Sometimes I'm trying to figure out if I want the water to go more straight or to be still all crazy current like. So I'm kind of pausing right here and just seeing what happens. I decided to build an extra 4x4 boat of water so I wouldn't have to run all the way across the moat each time. So I'm grabbing extra dirt for that. I wasn't exactly thinking about the proportions right when I built it. I need one more row in the front. So I'm also thinking about trying to do something interesting with glass. As I like dancing, I was thinking about maybe making a dance floor. So I'll have to make a jukebox. I think I need obsidian for that. That'll be interesting to get. I'll have to figure out how to mine obsidian. I think you just make water and lava, and then you need like a diamond pickaxe maybe. See, I decided to grab more dirt. So I kept running out for building my bridge over the moat to make the water go down. This has been a pretty interesting project. I think right there would be a good place to put a wolf den. Whoops, I jumped down into the water. I decided to stop using ladders inside of the moat because I could just climb up the water. So see, sometimes I make it stick, but then when it drops down again, I wanted to have texture here, so I wasn't super exact with how I dropped the water. I have a nice little waterfall inside of the moat. And we're almost to the end. I keep thinking about what kind of how we could like also expand the little ranch down there, and what kind of plans my partner has for that. It seems like we could kind of make a city almost with all the ideas we have. We just have to know how to do it and be able to spend the time doing it. There's some chickens that got stuck down there in the moat. Part of me thinks that they can't fly out of the water when the water is on equal level as the land around it. And I actually was able to get a chicken inside of the little coop underneath the wooden fort finally. You'll see the text I kept having to ask the server god to let me go to sleep. He didn't like being called master, he needed to be called God because he was above being called master. So if you're taking the course in the future, make sure you reference him to God and maybe he'll give you bonus points or something. I keep falling down and I think like every bridge that I made right here, I accidentally put the water on top of it, so that caused to waste a bit of time. I should have just made a whole inventory of water buckets. See, every time. I think I must have been falling asleep on the job. It's unsafe labor conditions working while you're sleeping. Especially carrying all that. It looks like it's done now, finally. Or almost done. That's pretty exciting. I wonder if squids will actually spawn or not. Because after the project was completed, I still haven't seen any squids inside. So maybe the information that I read was wrong. So what I'm really thinking about doing is making a dance floor. Because Valentine's Day is coming up and I really like glass, and I think that glass blowing is an interesting hobby. So I've been in the process of gathering ideas to make for the dance floor. I have something nifty going on right now, but I am having trouble figuring out how to complete it because I kind of want to encase it, but I don't know how to encase it and make it look good and still retain the Valentine's Day symbolism as an obvious thing. I couldn't figure out exactly how I wanted to do this, but I didn't really like the pyramid. So I just put it down to 2 layers. So if you have any ideas for the glass dance floor and how to encase it, I'd appreciate some comments. Or if you have any tips on recognizing the biome that the wolves live in, or what to do right here in front of the moat for like a bridge or something, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching.